So I wanted to give y'all an update what's going on here with the Kung Fu School. So I did receive an email this morning from the COVID management, and you know what the alderwoman Maria Haddon that told me it came to light. So they said that they would rescind the 30-day notice, so they're gonna give me more time. They said about 3 months. So now we have 3 months to decide what to do, and I'm thankful for that. It's not 30 days is just too short of a notice in order to make quick changes. So I appreciate that they extended that out. Also appreciate the community in helping. I feel that did make a difference. The support getting from the community. They're addressing the leak. After this video, I'll show you them trying to work on it, and then the aftermath of it. Supposedly they fixed it. I'm not sure, but there's still little drips here and there, but we're gonna have to see as the days come by if it's actually fixed. They said that there was like a busted pipe on the second floor, and it's been a problem for a while, and it's just the water has been seeking through, coming down, and just going behind the walls, and it's just bad. This building is in really bad shape, and I see some of the buildings that the Bekovic has been renovating, and some of the buildings look really nice, but this space in particular where I run my school has not been renovated. So I really feel that consideration has to be put into that aspect in order to determine the proper rent per square footage, because if they're going to renovate a spot and charge more, that makes sense. But if you're not going to renovate a spot and then you're still going to charge just as much as if it is renovated, then that's where I see the major conflict. But regardless of what they do with renovations, we still have our neighborhood, we still have our community on Howard Street that needs to be addressed, as far as the crime, the poverty, the drug dealing, the vandalism, the mental health problems, the vacancies of all these businesses, all the vacant storefronts all over the neighborhood, just the lack of resources invested into this neighborhood, specifically this street, that needs to be addressed. And as all real estate agents know, they keep saying location, location, location. So you could renovate a spot all you want, but if it's not in the right location, then it's not going to bring about success. I wanted to make a video maybe in the future of some places that I've seen in the area and what they're charging, and then you'll see with your own eyes what I'm comparing this to. So one of the spots is in Evanston. It's on Chicago Avenue, and it's in a high traffic area right next to Northwestern University, and it's like a downtown Evanston, and it's like all these businesses everywhere, people walking around, and it's like prime real estate. And one of the spots that I looked at was like 1,200 square footage, and it came with a basement where you could store things as well, and they were asking for $2,700 a month. So you're talking about like one of the best locations that you could be in, 1,200 square footage with a basement that you could store things, and they want $2,700. So what I'm basically saying is that how is it possible that on Howard Street, in this unrenovated unit, that you could charge $3,000 for 1,400 square footage in an area that is clearly struggling with many, many things. So that's basically what I'm saying, is that, you know, in order for me to feel comfortable in this situation, you know, I got to be treated fairly and also charged fairly according to the location and according to the space and its renovations and the modernness of it. You know, as I stated, you know, I spent all my own money that I worked hard for to build this place. And I know for Mr. Sal Bekovic, $70,000 is nothing for him, but that's a lot for me. That's like life savings invested into this place to build it out. To him, he looks at it maybe as chump change, but that's not for me. So using my own money to build my own space and then coming at me to try to double my rent to $3,000 from $1,500, I think is absolutely unreasonable, and it's just something that is just not right, you know. And even if my rent still stayed at $1,500, that's still fair market value according to the condition of the space and the location of where it's at. I feel that that is a fair price, even just staying at the $1,500, you know. And you know, I'm looking around to other places, it supports that. You know, places that are on Howard Street, there's vacancies all over Howard Street, and there's no way that they're gonna fill up these vacancies if they're overcharging per square foot. You know, in order to encourage business owners to come to this area and give it a chance, you have to entice them with some type of deal, you know, to encourage them to take that chance. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at right now, and you know, I'm thankful to have some more time to figure things out, and just wanted to update everybody. And once again, I want to thank you all for your support. Thank you. Here goes the aftermath of the situation. You see the water on the wall. Supposedly they fixed it. Supposedly there was some busted pipe on the second floor that was leaking the water all the way down and causing this type of damage. The ceiling collapsed.
This corroded. It's pipe, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
It's a hazard.
Yeah.
Hello. Sí.
So it is still leaking really bad. This needs to be fixed. The COVID management is not fixed. Coming down behind the wall.